So Rosy, it's been a really long time since I've seen you.
It's been ages, and you're still busy.
I'm still busy. I really want to thank you for
Don't thank me. Congratulations. I can't believe that you have done so much for Natus and being active in committees and scholarship committees, president. So this is a well-deserved award, so congratulations.
Oh, well, it's nice of you to say.
It was such wonderful news to see that. I came over my email.
Well, I haven't really seen Rosy in a long time, and it's just so nice to see you here and just to reconnect with you.
My partner in crime, because we go back to producing together. He was editing for me, but we go back to producing together in the 80s, 90s, in the 90s. In the 90s, long time. And I don't, you may know, but I've lost count. I never counted how many shows, but hour-long specials, half-an-hour specials, segments, everything, PSAs, all the time.
And virtually we got recognized for nearly everything we worked on, whether it be Emmy Awards or Telly Awards or...
Right. We got a couple of national awards, State of California awards, local awards, and they were all things that we really believed in. Mm-hmm. That was the fun part. It was children, education, all sorts of things for the Bay Area. So we had a great time.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. I remember going to Washington, D.C. with you.
Oh
and
my
we received But it was great because it was, there were Congress people who came out from California, from Northern California, and congratulated us there. And it was the reach from our programs that we had that it got that kind of recognition.
I always enjoyed working with you on all of our sports projects, whether it was a spring training special with the Giants or a Super Bowl special on the 49ers. Your out-of-the-box thinking on editing, and especially all your music suggestions, always helped all of our programming get the highest awards, and it was always an excellent show. Again, congratulations on your award, and many more years of success.
I had the pleasure of working with Steve for 38 years at KTVU, and what a resource he has been for the station and the Natus community. He's inspired and mentored many interns and students. He even provided housing in a studio apartment for a decade's worth of German college students who interned at KTVU. He's graciously volunteered his time to help foster the growth of future broadcasters and video professionals, a double-digit Emmy recipient who worked tirelessly at KTVU to get quality shows on the air. Congratulations, Steve.
Congratulations on this wonderful award that you received from Natus. It's well deserved. I worked with you at KTVU for over 30 years, and through those years, I saw just the qualities in you that match everything about this award. You, from the beginning, you were always looking out for people and looking out for opportunities for people. And it seemed like you wanted to learn more so you could just teach more people and teach people more things. And it's really great to hear this wonderful award that you received, and it's well deserved. So congratulations, Steve.
We both received our first Emmy Award for the same thing.
Right, yeah. Exactly. And it was, there. Yay! There's a picture of our first Emmy Award, and this was back in
1994. We did the show in 94. It was something on the Tuskegee Airmen. They were training at-risk youth to fly, and we shot it out of the Oakland airport. And I think we did it in 1993, and the award show was in 94.
Ah, okay. Well, do you still have all those awards and plaques and certificates and stuff that we had?
Yeah, I have a little area. My wife wanted me to take them out of the house, so I have a studio there. I have them in my little studio. She threatened to put them in the garden, so I clear them out of the house and I put them into my.
Well, you have a lot. Well, you've been retired how long now?
Just over 2 years.
Over 2 years. So you're still editing?
I'm still editing. I'm still doing a lot of projects for Natus. Right now, we're producing a lot on Zoom.
Right.
But we've done some how-tos and some panel discussions. And we're hoping to get back to do some more face-to-face.
So how does it feel to, at the same time, while you were busy at work, before you were involved with Natus, you decided to go back to teaching.
I went back to school, got my master's degree. Because I was working full time, I had to take one class a semester, and it took 4 years. And in my last year or two there, I started teaching at SF State. I was in their Becca program and started teaching. And I taught there for a year. I really liked it. They didn't have an opening for me when I got my master's degree, but Vina, Cera, who worked with us at KTVU. She worked with you.
I hired her as
times.
a Chiron. You remember that name? Okay. As a Chiron operator way back when.
Chiron operator. And of course I knew her then too, but she was chair at Laney College, and she asked me to teach in their department. She knew that I was getting my degree and everything. And so that qualified me to teach. And I've taught classes in video production and audio production and DSLR shooting and cinematography. And so I've been teaching for 20 years at Laney College.
Really?
And I've been co-chair with Vina for about 5 or 6 years now.
After becoming the chair of the media department at Laney College, I badgered him into sharing his wealth of experience with our student population, and of course the rest is history. Steve is currently our co-chair and has been for many years now, playing an admirable role in giving our students the benefit of his knowledge and experience in the industry. So thank you, Steve, and all that you've done and continue to do to help our students get a leg up in our new and exciting, continually developing field.
He always was a teacher. And anytime he was by himself in a dark little room and somebody comes by and asks him a question, there he goes. So you've always been, in that teacher mode for the kids and for students and fellow employees too. So I think it was a great next step after you retired. So congratulations again. You've done a wonderful job.
Well, I think I owe a lot of that to you, because I don't think I would have had this this path, so laid out for me, that I could just sort of walk into it and have an affinity for it.
We had a great partnership, and you took that partnership and just grew it into something for your own. So, that's saying a lot. That's great. And we still have the picture to prove it that we were together.
Hi, my name is Shireen, and I'd like to congratulate Steve on receiving the Governor's Citation Award. Steve, you've been an amazing teacher, friend, and mentor through a very interesting time. I would not be the budding filmmaker today if it wasn't for your unparalleled patience, guidance, and countless Zoom meetings. You've opened up a world to me that I didn't have access to before. Thank you, Steve, for being the voice in my head and the steady in my hand.
Wow. And then I'll go boom, 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 and then you come out. That's it.
Presenting the Governor's Citation to Steve Shlisky. Steve, on behalf of the Board of Governors, congratulations.
Thank you, Randy, and I want to thank the Board of Governors for this truly prestigious award. I also am indebted to Rosy for being my presenter this evening. It has been a long time since I've seen Rosy. She retired 7 years ago, and it was really great to get back together with her and go over old times. And being with Rosy really made me think about mentors I've had, from my college professor, Darrell Belshi, who first taught me how to produce and edit. We did a little news program where I went to college, to Jim Skinner, who first hired me at KTVU, where I spent nearly 40 years of my career there, to Linda Giannichini. It was Linda that was president when I first received my award with Rosy Chu, when I received my first Emmy Award. I received many awards since then. And I was thinking that when I was in college, the thing I wanted to do was to get out of college and start my career. When I started my career and I started working with people, I worked with a lot of truly great people, and they were receiving awards and heard about the Emmy Awards, and I really wanted to receive one of my own. It took me 14 years before I received my first award, and I've received a few since then. But as I was going through my career, thinking about, well, what comes next? What comes after I'm finished with working at a television station? And I turned to teaching, and I started teaching while I was still working at KTVU. And through teaching, I realized that I now mentor students in similar ways that I was mentored by all these people that I admired. And I really like that idea of paying it forward, of taking all that I've learned in my past career, my past great career, and speaking with students and telling them how great this career is and molding their sense of excellence and how they can be better as well. And really it all sort of fits together. My career at KTVU, my mentorship of students, and receiving these plaques and awards, it all has to do with excellence. And really that's what our chapter is about. That's what our membership is about. We really want to celebrate excellence. And I love this whole idea of paying it forward, and I thank this board again. This is truly an honor.